In our nation's capital this morning, as we get ready for the inauguration of the 44th President of the United States of America, President-elect Barack Obama, we will be here today, tomorrow, and Wednesday morning broadcasting. And just what an incredible feeling this city has. You can think what you want, but when you come into Washington, D.C., as we came in on the bus last night, you could feel the energy here is palpable. There was just an energy as we entered the city, and our group, we have a group of about 50 listeners, but I think 49 listeners came up on a luxury motor coach, is what we call it. Not a bus, it's a luxury motor coach. And as we entered the city, the energy was just, you couldn't contain it on the bus. And today, the tour group will head down into the district. They're going to do a tour of Arlington National Cemetery this morning. Mm-hmm. They're also going to go to the new 9/11 memorial at the Pentagon. They're going to go to the museum, all this stuff. And so they're going to have a great time today. And then tomorrow is the big day. We will be talking on this day about the inauguration of Barack Obama. We'll also be talking about the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., as this is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Schools are out all across the country. A lot of federal offices, post office, that kind of stuff closed today. First of all, let me tell you, thanks to our sponsors this morning, Dayton's Pest Control. We are in D.C. as a result of their generous sponsorship, so hats off to Dayton's Pest Control. Visit their new website at daytonspestcontrol.com. You can get more details. We'll be talking about them all morning. We're going to do lots of things. Number one, right off the bat on the show this morning, we're going to take a listen back at some past inaugural addresses and let you hear what other presidents have said at their moment of destiny, the moment at which they took over. That should be very interesting. 7 o'clock hour, interesting question. Last night, as they had the big concert in front of the Lincoln Memorial, Barack Obama stood in about the place where Martin Luther King Jr. stood when he made his famous speech. And I remember, Chris, you'll remember this, when we came up on one of the trips and you stood on that spot, what it felt like. What's interesting is this question. Is the election of Barack Obama the fulfillment of that dream, Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream? If not, what percentage of the dream has been fulfilled and what's left? How far have we come in America on this historic day? And then later this morning, our Tennessee delegation will be joining us. We will talk to Congressman Zach Wamp, Marsha Blackburn, Senator Corker, Senator Alexander, and many others. We'll talk to many from our delegation this morning as we're live in our nation's capital. So let's get to the news desk. 5:35. Dave Folk is standing by. Good morning, young David.
Hey, Hal.